Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley and this is for Dizzy Birds. Today's video is our Tiny Tuesdays and it's going to be the first one for February. So we got to take care of our tiny binder and our New Year's tiny binder. So if you want to see if we get any completed, go Tuesday. Hope you are having a fantastic start to the week. We are going to be doing our Tiny Tuesdays, and I love these tinies. They are just so fun. They seem like tiny, tiny little, well, they are tiny, tiny little steps towards progress. But month after month after month, they add up and they make a difference. So I'm excited to get February started off on the right foot with our tiny series. Now you might notice I got a new binder. I finally retired the leopard print tiny binder. I got this adorable navy kind of sparkly one, and it fits with the rest of the binders that I have. So the leopard one has been retired. I also got some Valentine's dashboards made for my minis and my tinies. So we've got those all there. Everybody is representing for Valentine's. We got the Valentine's nails and the Valentine's dashboards. I do love February. It's a big month in my household. Number one, because obviously Valentine's Day, my husband and I's our anniversary is on Valentine's weekend, so we have Valentine's and anniversary basically around the same time. And then my birthday is at the end of the month, and then my son's comes right after in March, so my older son. So we have a lot of celebrations in the next 2 months. Okay, so for our tinies, we have $30, as we typically do. I have just $30 in ones here. And these are just our buyback fives that we use to condense down after we are done playing. And let's see what we have in our categories. In spot number 1, we have fur babies. 2 is going to be celebrations. 3 is our little birds. 4 is 2026 challenges. 5 is eating out. 6 is self-care. 7 is going to be debt. And 8 is the good old month ahead. So we have $30 in ones. Nothing spicy, nothing special happening here. We are just going to, we did this on our Mondays too. I've got an 8-sided dice that seems to be kind of sassy. Let me see. I have another one up here too. So maybe I will try that. And we're going to just see which one. And each turn, I'm going to give it $2. So we'll see. All right. So starting out with number 7, a 2. Or $2 for number 7. And that is a 6. So already this one's deciding to have a little variety, thank goodness. On Monday's video, we didn't have a lot of variety, and we had some categories that kind of got robbed. So we will just work through this until we have spent our $30, and then we will see how much progress. I can't remember if most of the ones in these category envelopes are new or if we are working on continuing some challenges. All right, we need some 2, some 4, and some 8. There's 8. There's 2. It's almost like, yeah, there's 3. So we just need 4 now. We want everybody to have a little progress. 5. What about 4? 5. All right, what about 4? There's the 4. Thank you, 4. And 6 will be our last one. And we are all done. So we will stack these up and see what we got. Looks like everybody got a little love, so that's good. A little more balanced. See how our February tinies are going to go this month. Okay. Category 1 is month ahead. We use this to boost our month ahead binder at the end of the month if we complete. This one is we've been working on for a bit from Budgeting with a Ginger. It got $2. 1 and 2. Let's see, what do we have so far? Total of $14. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that one will stick around till next week as well. Okay, up next we have debt. Got $4. see. Ooh, this one's a brand new one. This one comes from Pink Plum Budgeting. Each little cherry is one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cross off that first row and get that one kicked off this week. Super cute from Pink Plum Budgeting. Love the cherries. Okay, self-care got 4 as well. Let's see, what do we have going in here? Oh, this is one of my member freebies from last month. $1 per little kissy mouth here. So $4 going into that one. Getting self-care started off right for February. Up next is eating out. That got a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. See what we have in here. Ooh, another new one. So we must have had a lot of new ones here. All right. So this one comes from Budgeting with a Ginger 2026. Still not joining a gem. And I've already forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Goodness gracious. I'm going to go ahead and trade this in for 5 so I don't have to do that again when I forget promptly. I want to color these guys in well, so if you will let me, I'm going to fast forward you because I think this deserves to be colored in. Okay. I don't know what it is about the ones where you have to color in the pizza, but I hate scribbling through those for some reason. I don't think I want to color them. And look how cute that is. Look how cute. Thank you, Brittany, for that one. Made me giggle. All right, $8 going towards eating out, getting that started off right. 2026 challenges, got 2. It looks like one we're already working on. But it looks like we have a long way to go. All right, so with 2, we're just going to cross off one of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And so it'll be a little bit more than 24 when it's done. Starting to think, that's not looking like 24. But so far we have 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. $10 of the 28 from Divine Savings Co. Okay, up next is Little Birds. 1, 2, 3, and $4 this week. Been working on this one from Anna Banana Budgets. Little snowman making a snowman. Goodness. All right, we're going to color in 1, 2, 3, and 4 more snowballs. 4 little birds. Speaking of snow and little birds, my littlest bird had a blast going out and playing in the snow the little bit that he got to. He absolutely loves it. Him and both the dogs had a blast out in that snow. I am not a play in the snow kind of person, so I'm glad his dad was willing to go do that with him. All right, up next, celebrations. We have a new one that we are starting from Becca Budgets. I believe I've had this one for a bit, but it was perfect for the celebrations category. We're going to be crossing off $2 this week and getting a good fresh start on that one as well. Okay, and then the last category is fur babies. We got $4 even in that one. This one we are starting off. This one comes from Misfit and Money Mishaps. And we're doing $1 per this cute little Valentine's puppy. So we'll get to do a whole row here for the fur babies. It is time to get the little kitten she needs to be fixed. She has we are experiencing as new cat owners our first heat cycle. So if you have cats, you know, I guess. We thought we had a little more time, and we found out kind of the hard way that we don't. She is very needy and wanting our attention and meowing a lot, and just she honestly kind of seems miserable. So I'm excited to get her into the vet and get her taken care of in that way, so that she doesn't feel that way anymore. But yeah, so fur babies is going to need a boost pretty soon for a trip to the vet for Miss Olive. Okay, and then our last thing for our Tiny Tuesdays is our New Year's around the world. This one comes from Pink Plum Budgeting. Much like our s'mores binder, I am really enjoying this style of savings. We save $11 every week towards these tinies, so we are going to put our $11 back here in the bank. And then we are going to start here because we did a rotation last time with a 4-sided dice. And we have $11 worth of prop bills here that are a range of $1.50 and 25 cents. So you never know what you're going to get. Shuffle these up just a little bit more. Roll that 4-sided dice, and that means spot number 8 is going to start out with 4 bills. And then we'll go all the way back here to 1. Make sure they all have 1 in there. 2, 3. Spot number 2 is going to get 1. Spot number 3 will get 3. 4 will get 3. 5 is done. 6 is done. 7 will get 2. 8, we are back around to number 8, which is going to get another 2. We're going to go back to the front. Get 3 here. We are almost out. Spot number 2 is going to get 2. And that means our last one's going to go here, number 3. And that means we need to put our number 4 up as the first one next week. Okay. So let's go through our binder and see who got what. So in category number 1, it looks like we got a total of $1, $2, and $3 total. So 50 and 2.25 cents. So $3 total going into this one. Let's see what we have in here. Pink Plum Budgeting. We are very close on this one. We only needed $2.50. So we're going to start out with a little bit of a overage or a buffer. So we will color in 50 cents, $1, 50 cents, $2, and 50 cents. Okay, so there's $1, there's the 2.50, and another 50. So we're going to have a buffer of 50 cents just hanging out over here. And this one is officially completed. And this one is allocated to month ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9 total that we need to pull out of the bank for month ahead on this one. While we're thinking about it, we're going to flip this one around. Go all the way back here to the bank and get our $9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for 9. All right. So we are starting off strong here with a completed challenge in category number 1. And it's $9 going to month ahead binder. Love that for us. All right, ringing that bell for our first completed challenge. Let's go back here. We are now on to number 2, which got a total of $1, $50, $75. And let's see what it needed. Okay, so each one of these is 50 cents. We are not quite done with this one just yet. So we can color in 50 cents here. We can color in 2 hearts here. And we can color in half of a heart here for that 25 cents. And now we are well on our way and still have a little ways to go, and this one's going to eat out. So category 2 is still in the game. All right. Category number 3 got $1.75 as well. Let's see what we had in there. We definitely have some progress to get on this one. So we needed 25 cents. So we can finish that one out. We needed another 50 cents to finish this out. And we can do 2 more boxes here to finish out that dollar. So we've just finished one of the cards. And this one is allocated to the 2026 challenge. So we've got one of the 2 cards done on this one. But 3 is still definitely in the game. And that one comes from Pink Plum Budgeting, by the way. All right, 50 cents, $1, $1.25 for category number 4. Let's see, these come from Budgeting with a Ginger. So this one is 50 cents. So we can go ahead and finish this one out. And trade that in. So we have 75 cents left to go. And these are each 25 cents each. So we can color in 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. So that means we are just basically $1 away from completing this one, just allocated to celebrations, but it is still in the game. All right, let's not forget about our buffer over here. Okay, we finished this one. We finished this one. Spot number 7 got 75 cents. Let's see, what do we have going here? All right, so we have a 50-cent spot here. We can color in, and then we can do half of a square over here for 25 cents. Also from Pink Plum Budgeting, part of their New Year's Tinies, but 7 is still in the game. And then spot number 8 got a total of $1.50, $2.50. Let's see, what do we have here? $2.50. We needed one. That's $1, $2.50. So we are almost done with this one, but not quite. All right, so $1 is going to be 2 of these. We can trade that one in. There's the 50 cents right there. And then we can do 1 for 2 more of these. And 1 for 2 more of these. So you're basically $1 away from finishing this one as well, which is allocated to celebrations. Okay, so we did end up with just 50 cents buffer. Let's go and remind ourselves what, if anything, is close. This one still has a ways to go. That one has a long ways to go. This one wouldn't be a bad choice, and neither would the one we just put back in the... Let's go ahead and put it here in category 8. So that means we're going to color in the second to last circle, and that means next week, as long as it gets something, it's likely to get completed. Okay, so we are all done with our New Year's Tinies. We've got our little marker there for who to start with next week, and we have spent our $11. And we had a completed challenge, so that's very exciting. Okay, let me get our save to sync folder, and with this we'll be wrapping up our savings for this week, which is the first week of February. And I won't see you guys again until next week. I hope you enjoyed this one. Was a little bit shorter. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If you haven't gone and check out the Ko-fi in a while, check it, because if we did hit 850 subscribers, then there should be a freebie or 2 in there for you. And I just appreciate each and every one of you. Comment down below and let me know you've been watching. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, y'all hang in there. Bye.